Live from the happiest place in the Lone Star State. Welcome back to the Talking Mickey Project. TMP is your home for Disney fans of all abilities. Now, it's your host, Emma.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone. You mortals.
Before we get started, guys, we have a little something to share with y'all. I just got something in the mail today for wonderful viewers in Georgia, Mr. Rob and Miss Jackie. Thank you so much for the visit thing. They were in Disney last week or week before that. Anyway, thank you all. Thank you so much for the present.
Now, how we know Rob Thompson and his wife Jackie.
They are a friend of ours. They are friends of ours.
Well,
of the family.
they're Rob's parents and Grandma and Grandpa were Rob's dad and Grandpa were stationed at the same Air Force base.
Okay.
In Charleston, South Carolina.
Yeah.
And Rob's a follower. So, no, I was just using it on my phone since we got new phones, Brian. That's just on my phone, so I'll have to fix that. But I'm on my iPad now, so when I comment, it's going to be beyond disability.
Yes.
So
I fixed it for her.
Yes. So this is really cute, and it's a bubble popper. You know.
Oh, thank you, Mike. They also glow in the dark.
Yeah, the eyes supposedly glow in the dark.
And they do.
They do? Okay. Yeah. So when Emma goes to bed at night and she's got all the lights off, those little creepy eyes are looking at her.
On Ezra's head.
On Ezra's head. So what month is it now? Don't
Spooky month.
No, what did Kate of Oodalali Lane call it?
Haunted Mansion month.
It is Haunted Mansion month. And since we are doing there's Colleen.
Hey, Colleen.
There's our nerd.
Yay! You going up tonight.
Yay! Colleen, we met Monday. Emma and I have signed up to volunteer at where Skipper Dad works. And you have to undergo a few things before, and one of them is what the employees go through to be a volunteer. Yay! So, yes.
Make sure you subscribe and click the notification bell.
That's right.
I like button to help me out.
Okay.
Thank you.
We saw her again today for a follow-up. So, yes, and Emma gave her a business card.
Oh, hey, Lulu.
Okay. So, that was the short end of it. That's the shorthand. So, tonight, we talked about it. We teased about it. We went on a ghost tour of San Antonio when Kevin had a speaking engagement the next morning.
Yep.
And normally Emma doesn't care to do things for one night because she's got to listen to us. You know, she's going to hear us cough and snore and all that good fun stuff she can't stand. However, her daddy told her to see what is there to do, and she did, and she found this. And this particular ghost tour is based out of...
Wait, let me bring out, guys. There we go.
Out of the historic Manger Hotel.
Yep.
So I didn't take many pictures while we were on the tour.
We're going to be haunted in a downtown.
Right, and we're going to talk about that too. So we went into the oddities parlor 3 times and bought stuff. So there's pictures of everything. Somebody said, "Hi, everybody, Facebook user."
Hello.
So
we tell him your name.
Usually if it's Alma, Miss Alma, she'll put a couple of yellow hearts. So, are you ready for the tour? because we're not going to go in depth. This is a family live stream. We're not going to go in depth of a lot of the things we were told. We're just going to kind of gleam over it.
We always have seen it. We always saw it, Dennis.
That's right, Dennis. And I was going to ask that question because next Wednesday, we're going to have a bonus trivia.
Yeah.
And it will be about this Haunted Mansion movie.
Yeah.
So we have regular Haunted Mansion trivia Saturday, and then we'll have bonus Haunted Mansion trivia about this movie on Wednesday. So make sure y'all watch it.
Yeah. Oh, there is a little wrinkle in there.
It's okay. It's not bad.
I know that you and me and some of the other people that were watching it before the world premiere didn't realize they were going to be language.
It's okay. There's language out there. Okay, so
It's not really bad though.
let's talk about the ghost tour, Emma.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Emma.
Start the
Mama.
I'm getting hoarse, y'all. Start that beautiful bean footage.
Yeah.
Just go. Okay. Now, Emma, why don't you take the mouse and point to each picture? Can you do that on the screen?
That is.
Can I see where's the mouse over here? It's not showing, huh?
No.
Okay. Because it's over here now. It's still over here. You gotta move over here.
Oh.
There you go.
This is in the
Oddities Parlor.
The Ollie Parlor, which is
a shop with all different types of interesting finds. And we came out with some interesting finds, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's Emma right outside the Oddities Parlor. That's the day we checked in.
Yeah.
And their Sisters Grimm is based out of that store. Yeah, for the tour, we had to walk out the hotel and walk around to the side to get in because the door to the store was shut. It was locked. Go ahead. I know. I gotta clear my throat. She's gonna get nuts. And this next wait.
Oh. You got the next picture.
This picture.
I went there.
Oh, you did? Does anybody see?
Hey, Miss Kelly.
Hey, Kelly. Does anybody see anything
familiar
Disney-esque in this photo? We'll give you 10 seconds.
Yeah.
10.
Mama.
9.
Mama. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No.
All right. In the bottom right corner is a Disney Villains book that we did purchase. And over in the middle to the left, we didn't get this, but it's something with The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh.
So that's there.
And we're on the go so y'all can see it on y'all end.
Yeah. Okay. Next.
Other.
And all kinds of lotions and potions and very expensive candles.
When I saw the bride on
the wall?
Well, yeah,
over the mantle?
Yeah. It reminds me of Constance Hatchaway.
It does. The bride that they have in there reminded us of Constance Hatchaway.
That is in front of the hotel.
The historic Manger Hotel.
Mama.
This portion, I think, is the newer edition. Though still built in the 1800s, this is part of the newer edition. The part that we stayed in was the original 1859 construction. Yeah. And they have like this really cheesy sign hanging in front of it. So I got a picture, but I didn't want to share it with y'all. Here's Emma with Lady Lex. She was our tour guide.
You kind of get it smile now.
But you're not supposed to smile. We were on a haunted ghost tour. So I told Emma, the reason Emma has that look on her face, I told Emma, do you want me to tell you something sad? And that's the look she gave. Because she wouldn't give me a look of being scared. And that's a selfie we took. We're standing in front of a shirt that says Sisters Grimm ghost tour. And I told people on Facebook when I posted it, people who know me to be a scaredy cat are not going to believe what we're about to do. Because yeah, you got that right, Mike. I was scared of actually, Skipper Dad was scared of the prices. Okay. Next one.
That you'll recognize this thing right here from Disney World.
You see that eye mask that says Memento Mori?
But I was gonna tell them to recognize it.
Anyway, yes, we walked away with that too, so we'll show you that. And then this is the bus that we all rode on. There were 28 of us.
I thought this was a shuttle bus.
No, it's a bus because there were 28 adults.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Dad. Thanks, honey.
Thanks, Daddy.
Okay, now the building that Emma is circling, not the tower.
Oh, sorry. I think
that's a separate building.
It's smaller.
Okay, Emma, why don't you tell the people? Currently, it's a Holiday Inn Express. But what was it originally?
It's the first ever Bear County prison.
Yes, it was once the Bear County prison. And way back in those days, they believed in the death penalty.
Oh, I think that's totally recording.
It's right here. It's right there.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
So there was a very grisly story she told us of a very famous, but a famous person that did something very grisly and died very grisly. Grizzly. I don't know if that's a word or not. Well, we're not going to talk about it, but there was a gallows somewhere in that hotel. There's a gallows. And the third floor is where they were hanged on the third floor. And in the trap door, they fell all the way through the second floor, first floor, and then all the way down to the basement to the morgue. And if the bodies weren't claimed, they were automatically cremated. So Comfort Inns and Suites originally purchased the building, saying they were going to raise the building and start from building from scratch. But
that's Lincoln.
It's Dad from Lincoln. So what happened was they couldn't do that because it was part of a historical landmark. And it had to stay structurally the same. And lots of things couldn't be moved around. So, and there were some other things from the city, and they started experiencing some crazy things. So what they decided to do was back out. And then Holiday Inn Express came in. Don't change it yet. Mm-hmm. Holiday Inn Express came in. Now, the shaft that was once the gallows
is now an elevator.
They say the elevator will go up and down for no reason. Guests get in before they push their button. The door shuts and it takes them to a different floor than they want to. Sometimes the elevator doors won't open at all. And the pool is said to be on land where the cremated remains are because they didn't put them anywhere. What? Emma wasn't listening to this story because we were across the street in a parking lot. Yeah. So, there's, doors opening and shutting, the sound of tin cans on the bars, that clank, 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 clank. And, different sounds, howls, and stuff like that. So I shan't be going to the Holiday Inn Express there
I
anytime
want to
soon.
ride the elevator, go!
So
It would be further up and down.
no, it would not. No, not when you like to be in control. Okay. This gentleman is Jose Antonio Navarro.
Not if you want to experience the Twilight Zone character without the speak and seatbelt.
Okay.
That'll be fun.
The reason we visited this statue and this house, the house, the big front part used to be on the bottom was a store that Navarro's brother ran. And on the top, he and his family lived on the second level. Behind the house, the front is where Jose Antonio Navarro and his wife lived. It's said to be haunted by him and other people who either passed away in the home or nearby. The reason why this man is so important is that he was one of the two Texas-born men to sign Texas's Declaration of Independence in 1856. So 3 years before the Manger was built.
You bet what for?
3 years before the historic Manger was being built. Texas had their Declaration of Independence from Mexico. One of the stories they told us is that in the front, now behind the house, the little house, in between these two buildings was the kitchen. The kitchen was in a different, it was separated from the house because the house is one of the few surviving ones made of adobe. And they want to keep it that way.
Right here, Mama.
And they also hear people can hear disembodied voices. Now, one story she told us about.
Right here?
No, that's the bottom of the statue. Is what he's standing on. I couldn't get the whole thing to fit in one picture,
okay, sorry.
one frame. Is that the neighborhood started getting bad? They used to call this area Laredito, meaning Little Laredo. So this is one of the last remaining things of that part of San Antonio. And it is said a guy came in to rob the store. The brother, Navarro, had a gun. There was a gunfight. He killed the thief, but then he also died. So it's said there. So it's said that he will haunt. Like somebody said there was somebody working there, and he felt the presence of somebody. Somebody was painting or renovating. He felt like somebody was watching him, and he just kept looking around, didn't see anybody. Oh, a painter. He walked out and he looked up, and out of one, they didn't say which window, but one of the upstairs windows stood the ghostly frame of Navarro. So
I think he just wants to catch his old store.
maybe so. But they're not sinister. Most of these...
No, they are friendly spirits.
Most of these are friendly. But if you see one where you've heard stories where they really freak you out. Okay, next slide.
Next slide. Not line.
Here we were in City Cemetery number 1 or 2. Because San Antonio is over 300 years old, just like New Orleans, there are cemeteries everywhere. So they set this off away.
Oh, hey, Eva.
Hey, Eva.
Can you
They
tell
said
Dawn to come on?
these are all set where the water table can't get to them, and where they're high up. Now the one in the corner, it says D.A. Jack Harris.
Oh, hold on. I got it.
This one right here. You see what it says? It just says a single man. He never married. Hey, Monica.
Hey, Monica.
He never married. And there's another long, very convoluted story, but
Get mad.
it's just that he's a single man.
Oh,
That was on his headstone.
He was the first one who got Power. He was
He
the
was
first one who had power
He was the
in Texas.
he was the first. No, he was the first person to have electricity in San Antonio.
Oh, okay. Hang on. God is using Eva's account.
Okay. Okay. Now the big one on the side, Borglum. Does that name ring a bell to anybody? You know, maybe Mount Rushmore. This Borglum is the son of the Borglum who started the Mount Rushmore sculptures, monuments.
Oh, okay,
This-
God.
This
His phone currently.
Okay. This headstone is an actual piece of Mount Rushmore in South Dakota. It brought to San Antonio because Borglum died here.
Oh.
And he died young, and it was from inhaling all the dust as they were dynamiting and, you know, the mountain to make the shapes of the 4 presidents.
Oh.
So,
Okay.
and there's loose rocks on top, and I believe, she didn't go into that, but I believe those rocks are left by family members or people who know the family as that they came to pay their respects. And we were all allowed to touch the side, you know, to touch the granite. So yes, I got to touch Mount Rushmore.
Me too.
Emma did too.
It was blue.
Oh, this one is just sad to see, you know, that some of these need to be
Yeah.
repaired.
Yeah.
She told us that this was, it was leaning because the ground settles. It's leaning. And then it just toppled over. It wasn't due to any vandalism. It just fell over. And this was the Tobins, who are very well known here in San Antonio, the Tobin Center of the Performing Arts. Those Tobins, I believe. Okay, next one. Next one. Now we're going back to the Manger.
Oh.
Okay. This big picture here.
The door.
Well, behind that door is the King Ranch Suite. And the King Ranch Suite was owned by Captain King. And King Ranch used to be one of the largest ranches in the United States here in Texas. He never branded his cattle like everybody else did. If he saw cattle without a brand, oh, that's one of mine. And that's how he built his empire. But he came to San Antonio for visits often and for business. And when he developed cancer, he wanted to die there in his suite, in the Manger.
Oh.
So the room is still decorated exactly the same. You can sleep in the bed that Captain Ranch died in. He also laid in state in the lobby that's underneath. Go to the right there. That goes to underneath that. That's right above our heads from the original lobby. That's a stained glass window. I'm assuming it has something on it.
I think that's
So yes, and apparently Captain King just haunts that one room. You know, a woman was staying there by herself for the night, and she was in bed and she was sleeping, and then she woke up and she saw the image of Captain King lurking over the bed by the foot of the bed. And it's said that she just said, I paid a lot of money for this room I'm staying in. And she put the covers over her head and went back to sleep.
He was okay with that.
He's a spirit. I don't know. Okay. This ledger, is there a company today that he... Yeah, the ranch, King Ranch in Texas. Look it up.
Look it up, John.
Ford has a King Ranch edition of one of their big trucks.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
King Ranch Ford. It's very expensive.
So they named it after him.
Yes.
Aww.
Now, what Emma's pointing at there.
Y'all won't be able to see it though, guys.
Right. This is a ledger kept by Mrs. Manger.
His wife.
Yeah, Manger's wife. What this is the story, and what's her name? Sally?
Yeah, Sally White.
Sally White. Sally White was a slave.
She was a chambermaid.
Yeah. Sally White was a slave, and she was here in Texas. She was married, but she was a very beloved member of the staff at the Manger. But her husband was a tyrant. She was a chambermaid.
Oh, I said it. I said chambermaid.
I know you did. She lived just 2 streets away, and she said, Lady Lex said the street. I don't remember. She lived 2 streets away.
We had a backstory
From the Manger. She and her husband got into a fight. He pulled a gun on her, and she was shot 3 times by her husband. He got away with it. He was never caught. But she made it to the steps of the Manger, and they put her in a room, and that's where she passed away.
I remember.
It is said that other people have seen, so she pleasantly haunts the Manger, usually doing what she did in real life. It was reported that one woman was in the shower. She got out the shower.
But she's a really nice spirit guy.
She turned around and she saw towels being folded. Like she fold towels. We don't know. They don't say what the argument was.
They didn't say what the argument was, Don.
He was just a bad man.
Yeah. He needs to be punished.
Well, I'm sure he got punished in the afterlife. Anyway, the lady saw the spirit and could see through the spirit because she could see the towels being folded. And she ran into the lobby and insisted on being put in another room. She was just there, still wet with a towel wrapped around her. And staff went up, got everything out of her room. Everything was back to normal. But she stayed. They moved her to another room. But what that is the Mangers paid for her funeral. And it cost $32 back then. And Mrs. Manger wrote out in detail everything they paid for. And it's a loving tribute to a very beloved staff member. And after this tour, I was praying Sally would come up to our room and rub my feet because my feet were killing me. Because there was a lot of walking and I forgot my cane.
I don't know. I don't think you can't go up more.
Spirits can go anywhere they want.
I don't know.
Next slide. And it's the last one.
Yeah.
This is just more of the Manger. In the largest picture, that's from the main lobby on the first floor. That area to the left, between those 2 columns, that entryway, that's the second floor. That leads to the King Ranch Suite. That's where Captain King stayed when he came into San Antonio.
Hold on, let me bring it up.
Right in there where Emma's got the arrow rolling around.
Circle. It's a circle.
Okay. And there's another view of the Manger, the lobby, the second floor. We were on the 3rd floor. And the only thing I heard was the wind, because it was really nice to go out there and enjoy the weather. We can see, we thought we were going to get caught in a storm, but we didn't. And this is just some of the furniture pieces that are in there. All historic, all beautiful, all wood, all carved, all heavy. I told Emma I didn't put any photos of our room, but we called it the Purple Suite. It's like maybe... It
actually was the original suite.
Yes.
And it is a Victorian suite.
Yes.
And the walls are purple.
Yes.
And I realized what that was for me. Haunted Mansion Suite. Walt Disney World.
Emma called it the Haunted Mansion Suite.
Walt Disney World.
It was updated, but every time we would walk, we were walking on those original wood floors, it would creak. So even little Emma would creak. It was a 3-room. I left it in the kitchen.
You can go get one, Mama. I'll come.
The room we stayed in, because Kevin wanted to stay in the original part of the hotel.
Want me to get it?
Yeah, it's on the island.
Okay, just talk to them for a while.
I will. They gave something to Kevin, and there were lots of closets. It was a big walk-in closet. There was a big. The doors were large, huge, but we had to step up to get into the bathroom in order to allow for plumbing. And our hotel keys were put in this little piece of paper. You got it? And on it, it says that you'll have to step up to get. That you'll have to step up and step down. Little small bathroom. You could tell it was maybe redone maybe in the 1950s. That's the kind of style it looks like. And here's what it looks like. Straight up to the camera.
Let me get down.
Let Emma get situated. Now it said that the historical manger. Yeah, put it up.
I am.
Okay. Gotta put it closer, baby. There. Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
Kevin didn't even. So 1959 historic hotels. Yes. We were in room 3027. Emma read all about the Manger before Kevin booked the tour. And technically it was supposed to be he and Emma to do it. I didn't want to do it. However, Kevin had a presentation and he wanted to get prepared for it. And it was at 8 sharp in the morning. So I said, okay, I'll go. We had to sign waivers. The bus was very comfortable. There's a huge big screen inside you want to put us back in the big, because there's no more photos.
Okay, I'll put it back to the bus.
Yeah, go to the bus. There you go. Anyway, we were in, okay, they see it. They see it. We rode that bus to an abandoned parking lot, catacorn from the Holiday Inn Express. Talk about that. Then we went to
abandoned.
But we were nobody was there.
It was nighttime.
Yeah. This starts at 8 o'clock at night. No, we didn't, John.
No,
we didn't feel anything.
We didn't feel a cold spot or anything.
No, in fact, because we were in the old part of the original part of the hotel, the rooms never got above 75 degrees. So for some people, that's comfortable. But for Skipper Dad and me, no. It was way too hot.
I would recognize it immediately.
And Emma, they brought us sheets and a duvet and pillows, and she slept on the couch in what they would call the parlor. The only thing we heard, like I said, was wind. Emma said she heard a smoke alarm go off.
Smoke alarms
like off. Batteries were dying kind of thing. We didn't hear that.
I did.
But it said that there's other servants there. There are soldiers, Confederate soldiers there.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, it's on the grounds of what was
the battlefield.
The battlefield. All these hotels, this is in close proximity to the Alamo, which started out as a church. And then it became for the battle. But all of these grounds are hallowed grounds. People who lost their lives in one way or another, and it was. I would like to do, if they did it, they probably don't. If somebody did a ghost tour of the Alamo, but they don't let you take pictures. They don't let you film once you go in, because it was once a church, and you got to be respectful.
Yeah.
She told us stories on the way to all these different sites. We made 3 stops. We started at the Manger. Then we went to the prison. Then we went to Casa Navarro.
Well, hotel prison.
Hotel prison. And then we went to the cemetery.
I'll tell you that.
Cemeteries creep me out.
Not for me.
Not for Emma. You're hollering.
I know. Sorry.
Sorry. The
I'm quiet
Gunther
now.
Hotel is another hotel that's that's haunted.
You mean Ellie Morgan?
No, the Gunther.
Gunther?
The Gunther's Hotel, a very grisly.
Is that here?
Yes,
Oh,
we were catacorned from the Gunther.
Oh.
A very grisly event took place. If you want to look it up, it's called the Gunther. He's not buried at the Alamo. His remains.
His remains are at a
San Fernando Cathedral.
Yeah.
Entombed in a casket
with
two other famous people, but I can't remember who they are. Travis and somebody else. Shame on me. I'm not a true Texan. I can't remember the three. It's okay. It's okay, Emma. It's okay. Why don't you look it up?
Movie.
And, where is Davy Crockett buried? Then they'll tell you. But yeah. So the Gunther's haunted. The Emily Morgan was once a hospital, a medical arts complex.
You want to know who owns Emily Morgan?
Who owns Marriott, right? Or
Hilton.
Hilton. Okay.
Hilton owns it. Sorry.
The Emily Morgan was once a hospital.
Yeah.
And it was 13 floors, but like most people that they didn't live at 13, it went from 12 to 14. On the top floor was where all the surgeries took place. Of course, in the basement. Jim Bowie. That's it, Mike.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Jim Bowie, Travis, and Davy Crockett.
Well, people that tell which remains were who. Because they were all skeletons.
What it was is that when the Mexicans came back, they destroyed everything.
Yeah.
Anyway. Shoot, Emily made me lose my train of thought. It is said, somebody tells that there's a very pungent smell on that top floor where surgeries were taken. It smells very much like what an OR would smell like. Of course, there was a morgue down below. But it's said that the pool of the Emily Morgan
Let me find it.
is made from melted down medical equipment. And it's said that once a young child was swimming and he put his head up and he told his grandmother, there's a lot of people down here screaming. And I don't know if it was disembodied voices or if he saw something, but yes. So that's the Emily Morgan. But there's multiple other places we will look at.
Here.
Oh, the ghost of the Emily Morgan. Okay. Oh, the psych ward, very much haunted. The 7th, 9th, and 14th, in addition to the basement. There's the room at the Gunther, feeling something cool brush up against you. Heavy scent of medicine settles in your nose. The scent is more than just overwhelming on the 14th floor. Yes, I would recommend a ghost tour because I like history. And I've always liked history, and I would recommend a ghost tour. Now, I want to do a ghost tour of other cities that we go
Louisiana?
Well, Louisiana's not a city; it's a state.
I know. Oh, so about like New Orleans.
Yes. So let's show you what we got at Memento Mori's. As promised, Emma, you hold it up.
Yeah. No.
It's the book, A Portrait of Evil. Ooh. Portrait of Evil.
Yeah.
These are for me. These soaps are fantastic. These are called Three Sisters Apothecary. And this one's dark chocolate peppermint. And now that we're showing, I can put them in the bathroom. And this one's called Sweet Orange Coconut with Shea Butter. This will be a good morning one. Well, both of them will be good in the morning because the citrus is a good wake you up, and so is the peppermint. Now, if only this cat had green eyes, then we can name it Sophie.
Wow.
We once had two black cats, not at the same time. We had...
It looks like Toothless.
Yeah, it looks more like Toothless. We had a little black cat in Tennessee. Her name was Sophie. She had green eyes. And we had another cat in South Carolina. And when we moved to Florida, we had to rehomed him to a really nice young lady who needed a
You forgot her
companion.
name?
No, I don't remember her name. We used to call her Toothless's mother. Was that Bob J. Pack? No, it wasn't Bob J. Pack. You're so bad, John.
Uncle John is using Eagle's account.
So as promised,
Just in case y'all are confused.
this is going in Emma's Haunted Mansion room. And I think one of these days, once we get everything on the walls, because we moved her bed over so that Grandma can get in the bed when they were visiting. So we got to rearrange her room, rehang things, and we're gonna, then we'll have Emma give a tour of her room. That might be nice. And the other thing we bought, and it's written by the people who run this, it's the Haunted History of Old San Antonio. And on the back, it says, meet the ghostly residents of the Alamo City most historic haunts. So I'm going to read that.
Binksy.
Binksy. Yeah, that's from Hocus Pocus.
Oh, okay.
We're not big Hocus Pocus fans. And all of y'all are going to go, what? Don't freak out. Don't hate on us. We just, it's just not us. So, if it's your thing, great. Toy Story of Terror trivia. I
think that's a horror thing.
No, we've already got all of our
we have
October.
all of our
Already
trivia planned already, Jonathan.
Settle down.
But thank you.
Settle down. Okay. So, yes, I would recommend the ghost tour.
Yeah.
Especially in old cities, like, especially in the East Coast. I would love to do one in Salem, Massachusetts, but I'm not going to go up there yet. What, baby?
But it's not really for kids, because there is really.
We're going to use the word grisly,
Creepy.
gruesome.
Gruesome is the correct term.
Gruesome. There's some gruesome things we learned on this tour. That we didn't get to visit. Now, the last thing we'll share with y'all. Remember the name of the girl that's Sandra West. There's this woman who wanted to make a name for herself. And she got together. She met this guy, loaded with money, but seriously ill and was going to lose everything. So she dumped him for his brother, and she married his brother. They never had any children, and his parents didn't like her not one bit. They thought she was a gold digger. Duh. Well, she became known as Sandra West, and in one of the cemeteries in San Antonio, she loved, what kind of car was it? A Ferrari?
A blue Ferrari, I believe.
Beautiful blue Ferrari. Let's see if I can pull her up. Emma's got this thing going on and I can't get to it. But anyway, in her will, her last will and testament, she put, no, I'm not going to the Winchester house. No, thank you. I know about the Winchester. No.
Yeah, I already know about it.
No.
I already know about it, God.
There's a house in New Orleans that Anne Rice used to base her book, The Witching Hour, on. And I would go drive. I would go riding by it at sometimes and look for the brown man with the hat
Oh,
all dressed in. No. We're not doing that.
I might.
Sandra West. Yes, you would.
I know they
But the
got
problem
toys
is
there.
it's uptown, and once you get past the good neighborhood of uptown, you get to the bad parts of uptown.
Yeah, in New Orleans.
But anyway, Sandra
Yeah,
West,
yeah.
even though her in-laws despised her when she died, she was a Beverly Hills socialite married to the Texas oil tycoon Ike West, who died in 1968, leaving Sandra with over $5 million. Now, she knew her in-laws didn't like her. So she left it in her will how she was to be buried. She was to be buried in a nightie, her favorite nightie. I don't know if they have a picture of it here. Her favorite nightie.
I think that was the car.
I'm coming.
I think that's the car right there.
That's not blue.
I know.
Anyway, and her Ferrari. So she was buried in her Ferrari, sitting up behind the wheel with her dog.
Yes.
I'm assuming they put the dog down before they put him in
the
car and then put everything on it. But here's a picture of them. Now, to get back at her, she's next to her husband, Ike. To get back at her, her in-laws put this teeny tiny headstone. And that's all it says. Sandra West and the year she was there. 1939 to 1977. She died young too.
Oh, around my age?
No. 39 is the year my daddy was born.
Oh, okay.
So that was the last story she told us. But read up on if you're living in an old city, read up on your city's haunted areas. Read up on San Antonio. We only visited a handful of sites. There's more sites. This tour, she told me that they were starting to be booked almost every day. Yeah, I've heard that story too about James Dean. So look up, the only two Disney related things we have is the, Memento Mori and where'd the book go? Over here.
No, it's right there.
In fact, I used this book to work on the questions for the villains trivia. Now it's made like a children's book because some of the pages open up.
Interesting.
All right, here's the evil queen, and in here she's just called the queen. But if you move this, it reveals
the dragon.
No, the dragon, but it also reveals the old hag right here, her raven, who told her everything. Because not all villains had magic. Gaston didn't have magic. Captain Hook didn't have magic.
I know.
Dr. Facilier.
Yeah.
The voodoo man, the shadow man. His cards. I don't want to tear it. His cards open up like that to reveal. So I got a lot of the what he said. They should put a no parking sign. That would have been, but she's buried next to her husband. Oh, Captain Hook, the flag shows the white flag. Oh, it's a map. Oh, that's neat.
Neverland.
There's a map of Neverland with Captain Hook. See? Fold it. And it folds under. And then you see the flag of the what ship?
The Jolly Roger.
The Jolly Roger. So that was our goodies. That was our Chernabog. Chernabog is just he's Satan.
I know.
And his wings open,
Revealing himself.
revealing
Himself.
That is one creepy looking dude. I guess that's why he was a big villain inside of the Kingdom Keepers, the books.
Oh, okay. Got it.
So
Mm.
you put this in your room, right? You gotta put all these in your room.
Mm.
So I hope you enjoyed our little ghost tour.
Yeah, God.
Sorry we got loud.
Yeah, sorry.
But we did the best we could. Look it up. Look up those stories. Look up Bexar County Jail, Holiday Inn Express San Antonio, because everything around the Alamo grounds, it's hallowed ground. Yeah. But he's the Dark Knight. At least he does, good. Chernabog doesn't.
Nope.
So
That's funny.
that is funny.
Thank you, Mike.
This Saturday coming is trivia, and it's new trivia.
Yep.
About the Disney Land Haunted Mansion, the first one.
Yeah.
Next is Minya okay with she hasn't seen it, and she probably won't. The only time she goes in Emma's room is if I'm in there.
Yeah.
And she's not even in here right now.
We got the door.
We chased her out. So next Wednesday will be a special trivia. If you have Disney Plus, be sure to watch The Haunted Mansion.
Come and call me. You still there?
Huh?
McCartney.
Oh. So be sure. Also, starting Saturday, we received beautiful handmade ears from Kate from Oodalali Lane.
Yeah.
Her Etsy shop is Oodalali Landing.
Yeah.
But she sent Emma some precious shoes. Hey, Elise.
Hey, Elise.
She sent Emma some really precious Haunted Mansion shoes.
I can replay, Elise.
And she sent Emma some headbands and some ears. And on the ears, there's the Hatbox Ghost.
Yeah.
But she also sent 4 pair of ears, Halloween ears, and 2 pair of Christmas ears.
Yeah.
So every Saturday this month, instead of doing a drawing for the card, we're going to rework that a little bit. Every Saturday this month, we're going to be doing a drawing for Halloween ears. And if you won one of the pairs, you just have to take yourself out of the running.
Yes, and let other people cry
and give other people a turn. And all of you are wonderful that way. Y'all are all wonderful that way. That's why we love y'all so much.
Yeah.
So I think it's time to wrap it up. What do you think, Emma? Oh, Emma wore this shirt. Show. It doesn't say anything.
No, it makes her look like a ghosty white shirt.
She said it reminds her being kind of ghosty, like dusty, like you'd see somebody walking in the Haunted Mansion.
Like a spirit, like a happy hot spirit.
And I'm just wearing my new Faith pumpkin shirt. That's a big pumpkin. And it's got a heart right there. And it says Faith right there. And it's comfy. So that was our OOTD outfit of the day. So okay, Elise, we will, baby. We will, Elise.
Hope you get better.
So, for me, and for Spooky-Eyed Emma, we hope you are able to sleep tonight.
Yeah.
After hearing all these stories. Maybe research some for yourself.
Yeah.
If you want to send me a DM, I might DM you what some of these more stories are. And
let me find it.
Until Friday.
Let me
I mean,
find it.
Saturday.
Mama, let me find it.
Ooh.
I look for the picture.
Emma's looking for the photo.
I'm looking for the thumbnail.
It's up there.
It's not there though.
It is.
Mm.
It's right there. The one that says 10-1. That's it.
No, that's Disneyland Haunted Mansion.
That's the one we're doing this Saturday, Disneyland Haunted Mansion.
I know, but that's not tonight.
Emma, Daddy fixed it, okay? That Disneyland Mansion is what we're doing on October 7th.
I know.
Okay?
How about the one for tonight? The thumbnail.
Well, you had it up there.
Mm.
It's okay. That's okay, baby. We're almost at an hour.
Oh yeah, I think that.
They'll see it. So please
Yeah.
be sure to smash that thumbs up button, share the link, share the live stream, and put #Team Replay when you share it on all of your social media.
Yes, please.
And if you have not yet subscribe. The more subscribers Emma gets, the more chance she has of YouTube starting to recommend her in people's other streams. What do you mean, what's behind me? Which side? What side of me?
I think you talking about the
What's that?
The pioneer.
It's Emma's shelves. It's a ghost. This house is not on any burial mounds that we know of. It's not like Poltergeist. Nobody died in the building of this house. Nobody died in this house. So we are ghost free. Yes, Monica, we will be at the Accessibility Fest this Saturday, Emma and I. Emma will have her, supposed to be cooler.
Yeah, right,
so we're going to, Emma will have her crown and her sash for Fiesta Special Royal Court Queen 2022. And yeah. So, sweet dreams. Hurry back. Hurry back.
I got it. Okay.
Go ahead.
As always, everyone, thank you all so much for watching. Make a like, subscribe, and share the channel with your family, friends, and on your social media if you haven't yet. So Saturday Night Guys for Trivia. I am real soon. Night Guys, see you on Saturday Night for Trivia.
Boo!
Oh, wait, I'm not happy yet. Let me get to the thing. Okay. Now we're there.